What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to play Spyro the Dragon 2, Ripto's Rage, Part 7. We are here in front of, well, I guess now flying into Shady Oasis. This is the last level here in Autumn Plains. The other levels that we have left are the boss level, as well as the last speedway level to do. Excuse me. And so you can see the hippo changed size with the berries. That is something that we will have to use later on in the game. So here at the start, you want to grab the few pieces of treasure that are here. Again, it really stinks if you have to come back here just for a few pieces of treasure.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Okay, so all we have to do is just flame the bush. Oops, crap. Well, you'll see it again. Well, this is something we'll have to do for quite a lot here, and you can see the berries. Spyro cannot pick up or eat the berries in any way, so you know that it falling on the ground does not do anything for Spyro. And you can see the little sword-wielding enemies are the small enemies that you can charge here. We'll have to come back for this particular chest, so don't worry about that right now. You can see there's an upper area anyway, and there's a lower area here. I believe. You see, I think we can go ahead and clear this out. It's probably best to go ahead and clear this out. I know we have to come back through a lot of the level because of the super, the ability here. I guess the super ability here, if you want to call it that. And so we'll fly out over here really quickly. We won't be able to get all of the pieces of treasure now because we have to come back here for the head bash to not only get a piece of or an orb. We will also have to break a new type of chest, and we won't be able to get all of them right now. So just keep that in mind. If you are missing treasure, it's usually because of what you're missing of, because of this new chest that we'll see at the end of the level. I think he'll tell us how we can. Well, I'm sure he would, but. Short version, just glide over here and then just flame it, and that will knock two. The hippo only needs one, and then it will break the cage and will allow us to get in here. Let's see what's down here. Nothing. That's just a berry. I thought that might have been a red gem. Nothing over here other than some treasure. You do want to be careful because the genies are the projectile throwing enemies, and they are pretty accurate. What they throw. Oops, done that a little bit too early. You do have to be careful about doing that. It's actually something that's quite common. Hitting the triangle button just a little bit too early and falling. It's not something that you really have to get used to doing. It's that once you get the hang of using this the hover, it's actually something. It's pretty easy. Well, once you get the hang of it, it's something pretty easy. And with these guys, you have to charge the shields first, or you can charge them in the back, and they will immediately fall. But what you're supposed to do is just charge them in the front, and they will become stunned. Their shield will fall off, and then that's when you can flame them. And you can see what the genies throw. Looks like the bombs that Bombo would throw, but I don't believe that they're explosive. Well, I guess they are explosive. And I believe they may be just a little bit too big, and you have to throw, or you have to charge them, I believe. Yeah, I may be wrong, but I believe so, because it looks like the bottom of the, I guess where their legs would be, seems to be invisible, so we won't be able to hit them with the flame. And so the hippo is guiding us to where we need to go. So if if you don't know where to go, just look around for the hippo, and it's actually pretty easy. Now what we need to do with this rock is we need to not hit the bush with it, so that it will knock the berry down, and then the hippo can eat it. The transformation is nothing that special. It's something you really need to see more than once. And so since I did show it off once, I'm not gonna I won't show it again. Again, just look around, make sure you don't miss any treasure. And this is the last area. And you can see down here, we'll go ahead and get the talisman really quickly.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippo.
And this is the talisman for here. So this is the last talisman we could. If you wanted to, you could go for the boss. But we won't be doing that right now. We still have quite a bit to do here in this level.
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
Okay, I believe we can do this now. And you can see what the thieves. Oh, excuse me. The thieves with what the thieves with the lamps look like and where they are in the game. And you can see the question mark jar is here again, and it's right there beside one of the thieves. And I believe it's down here. So this is where one of the thieves are. And I will come over here so I don't scare him, because I believe you do have to chase these thieves. And we will just let that one go for now. And so just like the thieves from Spyro 1, you just except I believe these thieves may be a little bit faster. There we go. So not too difficult, to be honest, and thankfully we don't have to go back to where that little hippo is. We can just continue on with the level. And so this is the new type of chest. We need to head bash the target to be able to open it. So sadly we're not going to be able to open it right now. And so we'll just ignore that for now. And you can see I guess it's a super, I thought it was a super flame ability, but it's a shield. And that's where the one of the thieves are, and this is where the base is as well. And let's see. I'm not sure if this is the right way. There's a right way to go, so because it will continuously loop around, and I guess this is the right way, because it loops around here. Oh crap! Missed the timing to use the flame. There we go. So let's see. I don't think there's a way to get back into that last area. I don't think there's a whirlwind anywhere. And there's a piece of treasure, so we need to go ahead and get that. And I'll go ahead and hit the vase while I'm over here. I believe I'm closer to the beginning of the level than I am to the final section. So we'll go ahead and just follow the vase around. You can see where it is. It's right at the beginning of the level. All right, down here. And so now that's out of the way, and we won't have to worry about it again. But sadly, we do need to go back through the entire level to get back up there again. Sadly, I don't believe there's a what do you call it? A whirlwind to get back into that section. So we'll have to follow this around and go along the outer edge of the level. This would definitely be a good place to put a whirlwind if they were going to, and usually they're pretty good about putting whirlwinds in levels, which uh, I'm actually surprised they didn't put one there because because of where you need to go to follow or to get the question mark jar. That's probably the easiest one to get. And so we thought, okay, good.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
Excuse me. Okay, I'll see if I can get that last orb. I'm not sure if I need the head bash move right now or not.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Okay, so sadly I need to learn the head bash to be able to get this one. So, let's see how much treasure I need to get. I'm sure the last of it's in that chest, so we'll just go ahead and leave since we're right here at the exit. Did everything else. Only need that last gem, or not gem, that last orb, and only have that last. I forgot to hit that rocket. I forgot to hit that rocket to get the metal chest, the chest usually that you have to have super flame or supercharged to break. That is a shame, but
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talisman, your guidebook can break the lock on the door and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
Sure, why not?
You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed a few pterodactyls from Skilo's Badlands. They'll be dropping objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
Okay, well, we don't have to go in quite yet. I want to look around really quickly, figure out where I am in the level, and grab a few more pieces of treasure while I'm here. Just like I would if I had been able to continue on, and it's right here. The only place that's left is that's where the speedway is, so we won't. Well, I guess I could do the speedway now since I'm already here. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Since I'm already here at the speedway, that's what I'll do.
I would love to let you enter the speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
100 gems, that ain't too bad.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Alright, let's see. Icy speedway. Excuse me. Let me see. Of course, these speedways are going to get harder as we go along. Are they not? Are you kidding me? Oh wow, I thought they were breaking, not just sitting here going in circles. That stinks. Well, I obviously messed that one up. Let's see, I should go ahead and crash, but I want to see if I can make it, and I doubt I will. I'm running, I'm out of time. Well, I'll go ahead and crash. And we'll see what we have. Snowmobiles, arches, skaters, and then the serpents. Okay. Well, that helps me figure out what exactly that I have to do. And now that I know cutting the ropes doesn't work with these snowmobiles. Oh, okay. The snowmobiles and the people in the parachutes are the same thing, or I guess are all the same thing. All right. Well, that helps. So you should be able to do that a little bit more smoothly than I did. You know, do the because you're closer to the people in the parachutes. You do the parachutes first, and then uh, you do the. I guess I should have got those two serpents back there. Yeah, I was gonna say I think you can do the serpents and the skaters at the same time, and that will help save quite a bit of time. You can figure out where the skaters are. I haven't seen any in quite a while. Yeah, that stinks. And I could have had everything done, but I've got quite a bit of time. So yeah, definitely get both of the serpents and the skaters together, and that will help. So not too difficult. I thought that would be a little bit harder. Once you figure out the biggest problems, of course, will be the I guess the snowmobiles. You have to remember this: the snowmobiles themselves and the people in the parachutes. But then past that, everything else kind of lines up a lot better than most speedways. And I want to take a look really quickly and see where the challenge. Okay, I know where Hunter is now, and so I can. And I'll go ahead and restart. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's see, I gotta look for an igloo. I don't think this is it. I don't even think I can get in there. Let's see. The igloo. Yeah, that's definitely not the igloo. Kind of thinking I saw it around some of the skaters while I was going after some of the skaters. Let me see. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Thought so. So I guess I would just. Okay.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you? Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Okay. This is probably gonna. Oh, crap. Thought I'd move a little bit faster than that.
Hey, I heard you were good at this flying stuff. Oh well, wanna go for it again? Let's go.
Okay, so I guess it doesn't go quite as fast as I thought it would. It's kind of jerky. It doesn't it's not smooth. The controls aren't that smooth. Okay, well, he's just gonna say the same thing over and over, like all the challenge givers do when you fail their challenge. Thankfully, it does kind of slow you down when you're trying to change. You know, it puts you behind Hunter, so it does slow you down. But sadly, you can't really look at the rings ahead of you and tell. Oh crap! Okay, tell what exactly or where exactly you're gonna have to go, just because they're all over the place and it's not very easy to figure out. To be honest. Oh, there we go. that's the orb, and excuse me. Alright, now we can get out of here and we'll finish. I'll see where this whirlwind takes me. If it doesn't take me to where the rest of the treasure is, I'm gonna go ahead and
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talisman, you're good.
oh, okay. I thought she was gonna tell me something different. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do him now. Send this treasure. We're missing quite a bit. Well, I'll finish off the rest. Well, I don't think it'll throw me into the next area, but just to be safe, I want to go ahead and finish this level, or the home world here, getting the rest of the treasure. Okay, so that doesn't take me where I thought it would. Let's see. Rest of this treasure's it's up high, and so it's not very easy to find. Let's see. It may be around here where the ladder is. That's where a level is. I think, anyway. Yeah, no, I know where that is. Let's see, I think maybe somewhere where you can climb up, because if you look at the bottom of the screen, or I'm sorry, at the bottom of the map, there's a yellow line where it looks like you can get on it and walk around, and then you see that little green island floating out there in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's where one of the that's where a large portion of the treasure is. I believe this is, I think an orb is up here, if I'm not mistaken. If you follow this all the way around, there may be an orb here. Nope, just some treasure. Okay, so there is an orb here. So that should be both the orbs for here, but now you have to figure out how to get to the island over there that had the rest of the treasure. Or that has some treasure, I won't say it has the rest of the treasure. Huh. Looks like it's even got an orb up there too, yeah. You see, how do you get over here? Well, there's a tower up there that has some treasure on top of it, so maybe that's where I gotta go. And this level definitely is a pain to navigate and go through. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, you have to be careful doing that as well. I'm not sure exactly how I got myself to stop gliding, but it happens quite often, and you got to be very careful while doing it. Let's see, I think I'll just have to go deeper into the castle, I believe. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. There we go. And this is where a large portion of the treasure is. It's in this level. You can see quite a bit. And there's Zoe, so if you do happen to fall, you can come right back here to this area. So if you do fall while gliding, you can just come right back here, which is very nice. And so you don't have to go through the entire level over again. I guess that's supposed to be wind, because you're up so high, I guess. All you have to do is just glide across. I think it should be high enough, but I would definitely be prepared to hit hover in case it isn't. And that's all the treasure, so that's good. And I can kill myself and end up right back where I need to go.
Well done.
Yeah, well, look at that. It even takes me right back to where I need to go. So we'll go ahead and do. Where did it say? Gulp's Overlook, I believe.
Gulp, we've finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go. You singed my cape, dragon. You are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, flame breath. Gulp. Lunchtime. Gulp. Finish him off and you can have all the fairies you can eat. I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, so since this is the second boss out of 3 bosses, this is the difficulty between. The first boss in this one is actually pretty big, because he has a lot more health, and what he does is he will follow you around and try to crush you. Then these pterodactyls will drop things that you have to throw at him. These barrels, these explosive barrels you have to throw into him. There will also be other weaponry that you can use, and then once he takes damage, he will throw the energy spheres at you. So I believe this bomb, you have to maybe you have to get him to eat it. Oh, okay, no, it's got a fuse on it. Okay, so I guess you have to just get it close to him and light the fuse by flaming it. Oh, there wasn't even nothing in those. Sometimes they will drop fodder for you to fodder for you, but not that often, and usually not until a lot later in the boss fight. Now, everything will damage him the same. None of these items will. No one item will hurt him any more than the other item. So if you're concerned with that, don't worry about it. Now he can actually eat some of these items, and he can use them against you. So you do want to be very careful. That usually won't happen until later on in the boss fight. And you did notice there was a chicken. Same type of chicken that was from Town Square in the from the first Spyro game. Thankfully that did hurt him, and you can just see what you have to do with the bombs. Now, of course, if you do die, you do have to start the entire boss fight over again. So you do want to be very careful about being low on health. Thankfully, he doesn't throw more than 4 right now. And still no. So I guess he's going after the items now, because he was going straight for one of the bombs. Oh, no. And there was a stinking chicken there. Crap. Man, that stinks. And you see, like I said, you have to start the entire boss fight over again. Excuse me. But at least I remember what to do now, and hopefully I can damage him a lot more a little bit sooner and maybe not take so much damage from him this time. I hope, anyway. I guess you can just flame them. Oh. Come on. You do have to be careful with those little missiles. The hitbox for them, well, I guess the hitbox for you eating them is very, very, very small, so you'd have to be very careful if you are going to try and eat them. I don't believe Gulp can regain health if he eats one of the chickens, so you don't have to worry about that, but I'm not 100% sure. He may be able to gain health from the chickens, so I would be very careful and try to go after the chickens. You know, of course, don't make it a priority over an item. Okay, so you can see he's going to, and what he does with the bombs. Fireballs will come out. Come on, give me something I can use. That's nice. If you give me an item, I wouldn't have to take damage from him, because I could hit him. Let's see. The missile is definitely a lot worse against him. Everything else doesn't hurt you as much. And of course, if he does eat an item and you can damage him, he will not be able to hit you with that item. So if you can hurry up and hit him with something, that makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about that item. And of course, go after the bombs. The little missiles should be your first priority. Everything else is pretty easy to dodge, or to dodge against. This should be the most that he will throw if he's. Yeah. Hopefully that should hit him, and there we go. So. Yeah, thankfully that's over.
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa! Alora, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along. Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you really miss being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Wow, this is great! Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays. Hey, where'd Alora go? I better follow her.
Alright, so this is the last world, Winter Tundra.
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent! Everything is finally ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
So, you
sell me a few bombs.
Quick, the power crystal.
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes. This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something! Quick!
Hey, give that back. Well, I tried. You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
Okay, so that's what I was kind of worried about, it throwing me into Winter Tundra instead of allowing me to go back into Autumn Plains. Of course, I could have went back in Autumn Plains anyway, but it's just nice to go ahead and have completed Winter Plains.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
Okay, let me see. I think that's where the head bash is, if you can kind of see where Moneybags is, so I'm going to try to dodge as much treasure as I can, and yes, this is where,
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you, and like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
so yeah, 1,000 pieces of treasure.
The head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump, then press the triangle button. You'll find the head bash may help you out on some tasks that were impossible before. Remember, just jump, then triangle. Good luck.
Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go back to the 2 levels in Autumn Plains that I, Fracture Hills and the Shady Oasis, and I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 remaining orbs there, and then I will end the video after I do that. Let's see, where did it throw me out at? Okay, so just at the, right by the stairs. I want to go ahead and fill up on sparks again before I continue on. Thankfully, Fracture Hills is right here, so I don't have to go too far, and I kind of know where, no, that's Scorch, yeah, Fracture Hills is right here. I don't have to go, and I kind of know where the Hunter thing is. I don't remember exactly, but I kind of know the location, and most of the world should still be open to me. I hope everything's not closed up again. It looks like it. I don't think I have to free the satyrs again, so that's something. Huh. Well, maybe that's not how you kill them. I guess I need to kill all these things to unlock the supercharge portal, don't I? Well, I will at least go to it first to see how many that I need to unlock, because I'm sure it's going to be a lot more than what I need. Let's see. I think it's only like a 14, so I could probably get away with killing most of these Earth Shapers. Wow. I've never had that happen before. Oops. Ah, crap. Oh, great. Now I gotta get some health before fighting the Earth Shapers. Maybe I can just kill them like this. Hear the bees over there. I can probably hit a few of these enemies that are over here. That should give me 11. I don't see any potential enemies over there, so I'll go ahead and I'll kill this one. I'll kill you, and then all I have to do is just find one more Earthshaper or regular enemy. Yeah, that's nice. Remember, 10 butterflies will give you a blue butterfly, so if you are low on lives, or if you don't remember how to get them, that's how you get them. And there we go. So all I need to do, well, I guess I didn't even need to do all this, did I? Because I can get into the crap. That stinks. I hate it when that happens. I totally forgot that I didn't need to. Don't tell me I need to do Hunter's thing again.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
Okay, well, I am going to see if I can kill these things. It doesn't appear like I can. Well, we already know what he says. He's not going to say anything else new. And I kind of remember his route, so maybe this will go a little bit easier than last time. All I gotta do is just keep this one busy. Alright, since Hunter is not going to tell me anything better, and it'll just say you already have this orb, so you cannot recollect it to add it to your collection again.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn earth shapers?
Okay.
All right. When I shoot an earth shaper with an arrow, you head bash him before he gets back up. Remember, head bash by jumping and then press triangle.
Okay. Oh, sorry. We have to get all of them at once, or they'll just invite more of their friends. Let's go. So, pretty simple, you know, pretty easy. You just have to hit them fast. You don't have to go through the whole gliding animation. You can hit them anywhere on their bodies and they will break. I guess the difficult thing is just you have to kill them fast before Hunter, or you know, to stay with Hunter.
We make a great team. Here, I was going to give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
So that's all the orbs here. And that's Fracture Hills complete, so we can leave. And then we have to go to Shady Oasis. We do have to sit through there throughout the entire... We have to pretty much do the entire level over again just to get back to the main level, to that last section, sadly, but hopefully it shouldn't take too awful long to get through. Can't believe I forgot I didn't have to worry about excuse me. Can't believe I forgot I didn't have to do the. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you again. Get all the enemies. I didn't have to worry about that, but I did have to do the alchemist's thing again. So I guess that is kind of. It stinks that I had to do the alchemist challenge again as well. To be honest. Let's see, that should be enough. So while I'm waiting, I can get some sparks. And just, because I don't have to worry about anything else other than just killing the enemies and go for shot where I needed to go in a hurry. Yeah, they definitely could have given you a break because you have to go so far into these levels, or you have to do so much in these levels to beat them again. And I guess it's supposed to be like a challenge aspect or something like that. Thankfully, you don't have to actually guard the hippos. The hippos don't take any damage from anything in any form, so you don't ever have to worry about like I said, guarding the hippos. Thankfully, that makes this a lot easier. And they do move pretty fast. I thought they would move a little bit slower than that. And it's good to go ahead and clear out enemies or get sparks while you're sitting there waiting. And this is where all you have to do is just hit that rocket, and then that will break that chest. And I'm gonna wait until I get to the. I'll wait until I do the rest of this level to get it. To get that treasure over there.
My 8 brothers have been trapped in rock and will sink in the lava if you can't break them free. Head bash the rocks by jumping, then pressing triangle, and follow my lead.
Okay.
Follow me, and remember, jump and then press triangle to head bash.
It shouldn't be too difficult unless the rocks sink fast, but I don't think they do. And then you can see they do. I guess they do fall pretty fast, don't they? And it does take a little bit of time to do the head bash.
I have a big family, but you've managed to save all of them. Take this thing too. I'm too tired to carry it anymore.
So hopefully we don't have to do this particular challenge again. Nope, good. So all I have to do is just go after the treasure that's down here. Let's see, where's it at? Hopefully this is it. Yep. And so we can leave the level. And now I will talk about the trivia for the 3 levels that I've done so far. The boss fight, Shady Oasis itself, and Icy Speedway. And then I will end the video. Oh, that's a shame it didn't give me the. I guess I didn't eat the butterfly, but it's a shame it didn't give it to me. All right, we'll start with Shady Oasis. Since that's level 8. Shady Oasis is another Middle Eastern realm in Autumn Plains. Hippos are trying to reach the magic berry bush, but are too short and not strong enough. Once they eat the berries, they become much larger temporarily and can bash through cage doors. Spyro must help a hippo named Shorty get to the Great Berry Bush, where they can eat the berries all the time while fighting Arabian-style thieves and their genie allies. The talisman for Shady Oasis is the Mystic Lamp. 400 pieces of treasure, 2 orbs, 21 spirit particles. Fodder is peacocks. Enemies: armed thieves, shielded armed thieves, genies, and the Arabian thief. The level's music is almost like a fast-paced remix of Scorch. In the European version, the song can also be heard in the opening and closing cutscenes at Fracture Hills. Alright, so we'll go to Icy Speedway next. That's level 10. Icy Speedway is the second Autumn Plains Speedway. This snowy realm sees you burning down Eskimos on foot and in air. Serpents lay in the freezing water. You can find a special challenge from Hunter by supercharging the igloo. For 100 piece treasure, 1 orb trivia. The drivers, the snowmobiles, as well as the gliders all seem to come from Crystal Glacier due to their appearance. Also, all the skaters seem to come from Skilo's Badlands, also because of their appearance. And then we'll do Gulp's Overlook. Gulp's Overlook is a secret area within the castle of Autumn Plains where Spyro and Gulp fight in Ripto's rage. Also where Ripto sits on his new throne as he watches Gulp chomp his enemies. There are 2 skill points, one for not getting wounded once, and another one if you can hit Ripto with a rocket. Skill points are sometimes useful. I'm not sure exactly what skill points do, but, you know, there you go. No trivia for this particular boss fight, so that's all the trivia and everything, so thank you for watching. Challenge of the video is how many berries did I knock down during all my during both playthroughs of Shady Oasis. Thank you for watching. Next time we will go to Winter Tundra and complete it, so until then, later everyone.